What if the first hours of your day were shaping the entire rest of your life? We often begin our days on autopilot, held captive by haste and anxiety, allowing external pressures to dictate our internal state. But imagine possessing the power to find inner peace and happiness regardless of the circumstances swirling around you. This isn't just powerful, it's revolutionary. It's about transforming your mornings from something you dread into a powerful launchpad for a day filled with purpose and joy. Stoicism teaches us resilience, gratitude, and the art of living a fulfilled life. It's about facing the chaos of our modern world without losing your cool, finding calm in the storm and happiness in the simplest of things. By the end of this video, you'll discover the most powerful habit the Stoics used even before the sun rose. A simple concept that can change everything. The Stoic begins the day in mastery, not in reaction. This isn't about rigid self-discipline that sucks the joy out of your evenings. It's about creating a space that supports your well-being and aligns with your goals for the next day. Waking up consistently is a declaration that we are in control of how we start our day, that we are not at the mercy of whims or external pressures. It might seem like a small thing, but it's a cornerstone habit that sets the stage for everything else, creating a stable foundation where you're not rushing from the moment you open your eyes, but rather starting with a sense of control and purpose.
The key here, as the Stoics would teach, is perseverance. It's about reminding yourself why you're doing this, about the person you're becoming through this discipline, and focusing on the long-term benefits this habit will bring into your life. Becoming a morning person, then, is not just about the mornings themselves. It's about embodying the qualities that make you resilient, focused, and intentional throughout your day. It's a practice in self-mastery, in aligning your actions with your values, and in cultivating the kind of life you want to live, one morning at a time.
To make consistency your ally, start by setting a clear intention the night before. Remind yourself why waking up at a specific time is important to you. Is it to have more quiet time in the morning for reading or meditation? Is it to exercise or simply to start your day in a more relaxed and controlled manner? Then create an environment that supports this habit, maybe by going to bed a bit earlier to ensure you get enough sleep, or keeping your curtains slightly open to let the natural light wake you up gently. And when it gets tough, remember the Stoic belief in the power of our own will and the importance of acting according to our principles. Each morning that you wake up at your chosen time, you're not just starting your day, you're reinforcing a commitment to yourself, to your growth, and to living a life of intention and purpose. This isn't about dwelling on fear, but about mentally rehearsing how you would cope with potential challenges should they arise. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus all believed that by contemplating the temporary nature of everything outside our control, we could cultivate a deeper sense of peace and resilience. This practice prepares you emotionally and mentally, making you less susceptible to being thrown off course by life's inevitable ups and downs.
Incorporating negative visualization into your morning routine can transform how you approach your day, equipping you mentally to face challenges.
It's like a mental training session where you strengthen your resilience muscles. So when life inevitably throws a curveball your way, you're not knocked off your feet. You've already rehearsed this moment in your mind and can draw upon your pre-visualized strategies to navigate through it. This practice has a beautiful, somewhat paradoxical effect. It enhances our gratitude for the present moment. By imagining life without some of the things we take for granted, we return to reality with a renewed appreciation for them. It's about using the thought of potential loss to deepen our appreciation for the here and now, not dwelling in fear. To practice negative visualization in a healthy, constructive way, start with a few moments in the morning to contemplate potential challenges of the day or broader future possibilities. Visualize how you would ideally respond, what strengths you would draw upon, what lessons you could learn, and how you could grow from the experience. Then let go of the visualization and proceed with your day, carrying with you a sense of preparedness and an enhanced appreciation for your current circumstances.
The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, this isn't just a powerful quote. It's a call to take control of what is absolutely within our reach, our own minds. The Stoics were deeply invested in the idea that we're all here to play our part, to contribute something meaningful. Marcus Aurelius urged us to approach each day as an opportunity to fulfill our role with integrity and passion. This means aligning your daily actions with your deeper purpose, where even mundane tasks gain significance. This concept comes from Japan and is called Ikigai. It's about discovering that sweet spot where your passions, skills, societal needs, and what you can be paid for all intersect. It's your unique reason for being. This quest for your Ikigai isn't just some fluffy feel-good exercise. It's about setting the foundation for a life that's rich in meaning and satisfaction. It begins with some introspection, asking yourself, what am I passionate about? What am I good at? What does the world need from me? What can I get paid for? It's okay if the answers don't come right away. This is about the journey, exploring different facets of your life and interests, and seeing where they converge.
Your first action isn't to rush, it's to perceive. A leader observes before acting. Deep breathing or meditation isn't just fluff. It's a powerful tool that signals to your body it's time to rest. Inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly helps reduce stress, lower your heart rate, and prepare your body for a deep, restorative sleep. It's like pressing the reset button, ensuring you wake up not just physically refreshed, but mentally and emotionally as well. This practice is about finding calm in the storm, even before the storm begins.
In today's always-on world, this might sound like a Herculean task, but it's absolutely vital for setting the tone of your entire day. Picture this: the first moments of your morning, untainted by the digital clamor of emails, social media notifications, or the buzzing news cycle. It's just you, your thoughts, and the serene quiet of the dawn. That's not just refreshing, it's empowering.
Often we jump out of bed and immediately into activity, driven by a subconscious need to do rather than be. This subtle sign of reactivity can be addressed by simply pausing and breathing, establishing a sense of control from the very first moments of the day. Movement, water, breath. A Stoic honors the body as a tool of the soul. The quality of your morning begins with how you spend your evening. While it's tempting to binge-watch your favorite series until the wee hours or scroll through social media until your eyes blur, let's pause and consider how that sets you up for the next day. Your brain needs time to unwind, to process the day's events, and to recharge for what's ahead. That's where a solid pre-sleep routine comes into play. Treating your evening routine with the same respect and intention as you would any other important aspect of your life supports your well-being and aligns with your goals for the next day. For instance, limiting screen time an hour before bed isn't about denying yourself relaxation. It's about giving your mind the cue that it's time to wind down, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up feeling refreshed. Planning a bit for the next day can also be a game changer. It could be as simple as jotting down your top 3 priorities for tomorrow. This act alone sets a clear direction, ensuring you wake up with a sense of purpose. You cannot consistently perform at your best if you neglect the foundational needs of your physical body. It's easy to dismiss sleep and mindful preparation as luxuries, but for a Stoic, they are fundamental disciplines.
No phone, no news. Protect your mental field like a temple. Marcus Aurelius was a strong advocate for living with intention and focus. He wasn't distracted by the notifications of ancient Rome, and he emphasized the importance of concentrating on the present moment and the task at hand. He knew something that's even more relevant today. The quality of your attention determines the quality of your life. To apply this ancient wisdom in the modern age, first, it's about creating a morning space that's intentionally free from digital distractions.
This isn't about shunning technology, but rather choosing not to let it dictate the start of your day. It's tempting to roll over and immediately check your phone, but that instantly puts you in a reactive state, responding to the demands and dramas of the external world. Instead, give yourself the gift of a peaceful start. Imagine dedicating the first hour of your day to activities that nourish your soul and sharpen your mind. Maybe it's reading, meditating, journaling, or simply enjoying a cup of coffee as you gaze out the window. This isn't wasted time, it's an investment in your well-being.
By avoiding distractions, you're not just avoiding stress, you're actively creating a reservoir of peace and focus that you'll draw from throughout the day. Making the most of your mornings isn't about adding more to your to-do list. It's about subtracting the noise that doesn't serve you. It's about prioritizing what truly matters before the day's demands start pulling at your attention. Tomorrow, challenge yourself to start the day on your terms. Resist the urge to dive into the digital world first thing. Instead, anchor yourself in the present moment, savoring the peace and potential that the morning holds.
A single phrase from Epictetus can change how you respond to traffic, to your boss, to life. This practice is about cultivating a mindset that's prepared for life's bigger challenges. If you can commit to small acts of discipline, you're training yourself to uphold your commitments in more significant areas, sharpening your ability to follow through, to remain steady in the face of adversity, and to approach life with a calm, collected demeanor, qualities that define the Stoic ideal. Marcus Aurelius's meditations weren't just for emperors, they were reflections on how to live virtuously and make the most of the time we have.
The Stoics emphasized the importance of community and relationships in the development of character and virtue. They believed in the power of wisdom shared, in learning from one another, and in the strength that comes from knowing you're not alone in your struggles. Finding an accountability partner today is a nod to this timeless wisdom, recognizing that while the journey towards self-discipline and purpose is personal, it need not be solitary. Moreover, an accountability partner can help you see blind spots in your routine or approach that you might miss on your own. They can offer new perspectives and insights that can catalyze your growth in unexpected ways. This partnership is about more than just checking in to see if you woke up on time or followed through on your morning meditation. It's about engaging in meaningful dialogue about what's working, what isn't, and how you can both support each other in making adjustments. Look for someone who shares your commitment to growth and self-improvement. This could be a friend, a family member, or even a colleague. The key is to choose someone you trust, someone with whom you can be open and honest about your goals, struggles, and successes. Once you've found that person, be clear about what you're hoping to achieve and what kind of support you need. Set regular check-ins and be there for each other, offering encouragement, advice, and, when necessary, a gentle nudge back on track. Remember, finding an accountability partner is about more than just external motivation. It's about building a relationship that inspires and uplifts both of you.
You don't wake up as who you are. You decide. This practice is about aligning your actions with your values and cultivating the kind of life you want to live. It's not about making excuses or perpetually falling short of our goals. It's about recognizing that growth is a process filled with learning curves and setbacks. It's about understanding that each new day brings with it a new set of challenges and opportunities, and it's in this daily renewal that we find our strength and resilience.
So as you work on embracing those early mornings or any new habit, remember to take it easy on yourself. Celebrate the small victories, learn from the setbacks, and approach each day with a heart ready to try again. This isn't just about becoming a morning person. It's about cultivating a mindset that's prepared to face life's challenges with a blend of determination and kindness.
When your intentions are clear, your emotions are more likely to align with those intentions, leading to more purposeful actions. Don't drag yourself. Walk as if you have a calling. The ancient Stoics, particularly Marcus Aurelius, were big on the idea that our actions should be purposeful, not just random acts thrown into the wind, but deliberate steps guided by our inner compass. This philosophy extends beautifully into how we prepare for the day ahead. Consider the simple act of placing your alarm clock across the room. It's not just about making it physically harder to snooze. It's a statement, a commitment to start the day on your terms, to rise despite the comfort of the bed's embrace. It's a small act of defense against the inertia of sleep and comfort, a step towards embracing the day with intention. Similarly, making your bed each morning might feel like a trivial task, especially when you're the only one who'll see it. Yet, it's so much more than smoothing sheets and fluffing pillows. It's an exercise in care, in telling yourself that your environment and how you engage with it matters. It's about creating a space that reflects the order and respect you're cultivating within yourself.
These small victories, as Marcus Aurelius would likely argue, are the building blocks of a disciplined life. They're the everyday choices that, while easy to overlook, cumulatively mold our character. Each time you choose to do these little things, you're casting a vote for the type of person you want to be. You're choosing to be someone who values discipline, order, and respect for oneself and one's environment. Why focus on these small acts? Because they're within everyone's reach.
Not all of us can control the major events in our lives, the upheavals, the unexpected turns, but we can control how we respond to the start of each day, how we treat our immediate surroundings, and how we prime ourselves for whatever lies ahead. This is Stoicism in action, focusing on what's in our power to control and letting go of what isn't. Moreover, these practices aren't just about building discipline for discipline's sake. They're about cultivating a mindset that's prepared for life's bigger challenges. If you can commit to these small acts of discipline, you're training yourself to uphold your commitments in more significant areas. You're sharpening your ability to follow through, to remain steady in the face of adversity, and to approach life with a calm, collected demeanor, qualities that define the Stoic ideal.
What if today were your last morning? The remembrance of death is the greatest call to life. The Stoic practice of reflecting on mortality is a call to action, a prompt to live our lives with purpose and intention. It encourages us not to squander our time on trivialities, but to concentrate on creating a meaningful legacy. Every morning when we wake up, we're presented with a fresh opportunity to engage with life in a meaningful way, to contribute positively to the world around us, and to pursue personal growth and fulfillment.
Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often wrote about the fleeting nature of life, emphasizing the importance of living virtuously and making the most of the time we have. This wasn't meant to be somber. Rather, it was a liberating realization that freed him from petty concerns and allowed him to focus on his duties as emperor and as a human being striving for virtue. The idea is that by keeping the end in mind, we're more likely to live our lives with purpose and clarity, prioritizing the things and relationships that truly matter.
Remembering death in the context of our morning routines transforms how we approach each day. It's not just another day,
It's a day that we've been gifted, one that's not guaranteed to anyone. This realization can profoundly impact how we choose to spend our time, the activities we engage in, the relationships we nurture, and the legacy we strive to build. It's a reminder to live fully, to love deeply, and to leave the world a little better than we found it.
Moreover, this Stoic practice helps us maintain perspective in the face of life's inevitable challenges and setbacks. When we remember that our time is limited, the daily annoyances and obstacles lose much of their power over us. We become more resilient, more focused on our long-term goals, and less likely to be derailed by temporary difficulties. It's a practice that fosters gratitude for the present moment and inspires us to make the most of it.
To incorporate this Stoic principle into our daily lives, it begins with a moment of reflection each morning. Consider the day ahead as a blank canvas, an opportunity to contribute positively to your life story and to those around you. Ask yourself, if this were my last day, would I be proud of how I'm choosing to spend it? This doesn't mean living in a constant state of existential crisis, but rather cultivating a deep appreciation for the now, for the opportunity to live, learn, and love. In embracing the Stoic practice of remembering death, we're not focusing on the end, but on the present and how we choose to live each day.
It's a powerful antidote to complacency and a reminder to live our lives with intention, purpose, and gratitude. Many view Memento Mori as morbid, avoiding the thought of death altogether. This avoidance, however, can lead to complacency, procrastination, and a failure to live intentionally, squandering the precious gift of each day. The Stoic practice fosters gratitude for the present moment and inspires us to make the most of it.
As we wrap up this journey through these strategies inspired by Stoicism, it's clear that each practice is more than just a task. It's a pathway to cultivating a life of intention, resilience, and profound gratitude. You have within you the power to transform not just your mornings, but your entire life into a reflection of the Stoic ideals of virtue, wisdom, and contentment. Remember, this is just the beginning. There's a whole world of Stoic wisdom waiting to be explored, ready to guide you on your path to living a more meaningful and fulfilled life.
If you found this journey enlightening and are curious to dive deeper into the Stoic way of life, I encourage you to check out our playlist right here on the screen. It's packed with insights, stories, and practical tips to help you embrace the full richness of Stoic philosophy. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more content. Please leave your comments and share your experiences. Let's embark on this journey of growth, resilience, and fulfillment together. Here's to mornings filled with purpose, days lived with intention, and a life brimming with gratitude. Thank you so much for being a vital part of the modern Stoic Ways community. We absolutely love having you join us on this journey of self-improvement and practical wisdom. It's truly inspiring to see how we can all grow together by applying these timeless Stoic principles to our modern lives.
We are already looking forward to our next gathering, where we'll dive even deeper into what it means to live a good life. Until then, stay wise, stay strong, and we'll see you very, very soon.